What if I told you the reason you keep breaking promises to yourself isn't because you're weak, it's because you're running the wrong system? Think about it. Every time you say, I'll start tomorrow, that tomorrow never comes. But here's the shocking truth. People who master discipline aren't relying on willpower at all. They're doing something very different, something you've never been taught in school. And once you understand it, it's almost impossible to go back to your old habits. So, what is that system? Let's pull it apart. You've heard 1,000 times that discipline is the key to success, but hearing it and actually building it are two very different things. So in this video, I'm not giving you generic motivation. I'm going to give you a strategy, a step-by-step way to build real self-discipline that sticks. And the interesting part? It's not about forcing yourself harder. It's about setting up your life so discipline becomes automatic. Point 1. The truth about willpower and why it fails. Most people think discipline is about waking up and fighting through laziness with sheer willpower. But willpower is like a phone battery. It drains fast. If you depend on it, you'll quit. The trick is not to fight harder, it's to design your environment so your brain doesn't have to fight at all. Ever notice how easy it is to scroll on your phone for an hour? That's because your environment makes it frictionless. What if your goals felt that automatic? I will show you how to set that up in a minute. Point 2. The power of micro commitments. Here's where people fail. They set goals so big that they collapse under their own weight. Discipline doesn't grow from massive leaps. It grows from micro commitments, tiny wins stacked daily. When you go from 0 push-ups to 1 push-up every day, you're not building muscle yet, you're building identity. And identity lasts. Because once your brain says, I'm the kind of person who shows up, momentum does the heavy lifting for you. And there's one trick to make these micro commitments unbreakable. I will get to that shortly. Point 3. The system of triggers. Discipline thrives on cues. If you want to read more, don't just decide to read. Put the book on your pillow so it's impossible to miss. If you want to eat healthier, don't keep junk food in the house. The system of triggers makes habits unavoidable. Think of it like setting traps for your future self, but the good kind. That's how you make discipline easier than quitting. Point 4. Emotional rehearsal. Here's something almost no one talks about. Discipline isn't just mental, it's emotional. If every time you fail, you feel shame, you'll stop trying. But if you rehearse the emotion of pride for small wins, your brain starts craving discipline. It's like training a dog. You reward the behavior you want repeated, except the dog is your subconscious. And this connects directly to the trick I promised you earlier about making commitments unbreakable. Point 5. Accountability that actually works. The trick? Don't keep promises private. When you attach your commitments to something visible, telling a friend, posting your progress, using a tracker, you raise the cost of quitting. Suddenly, it's not just about I don't feel like it, it's about I don't break my word. That's why accountability transforms micro commitments into unbreakable discipline. So let's close this loop. Discipline isn't about grinding harder. It's about 1. Conserving willpower by designing your environment. 2. Building micro commitments that shape identity. 3. Using triggers to guide your behavior automatically. 4. Rehearsing the emotions of pride instead of shame. 5. And raising the cost of quitting with accountability. Here's my challenge to you. Don't just watch this video and move on. Pick one habit you've been failing at and apply just one of these 5 systems today. When it works, and it will, you'll feel the shift immediately. And when it does, come back and drop your win in the comments. Not only will it lock in your accountability, but you'll also become the proof for someone else who's struggling right now. That's how discipline spreads. It starts with you. So, what habit are you going to rebuild starting today? Thanks for watching my video. If it gave you value and helped point you in the right direction, show your support by hitting like and subscribing. Drop a comment with your thoughts or your own time mastery tips. I'd love to hear them.